Hello EPAM. We're back on the Varla Eagle One V2. I've ridden at night before on this scooter, but I just don't have any footage of it. And I haven't been able to ride lately because of the weather. It's been raining here. And when it stops raining, it's only for like a day or two. Like this whole week, it's supposed to rain again on Wednesday. Today is Monday. So I have like a little window to do another ride before we get more water. So I have a full battery and I have no set place to go. So I'm just gonna ride, see how far I can get before I need to head back home because I don't want to do the walk of shame. It's kind of cold to be walking, and it's a little late to call the wife who asked me to come pick me up. The riding stance, I'll be a moderate rider. So I won't be going slow. I'll be riding like a good boy. I'll be within the speed limit. So if it says 25, I'll hit 25. If it says 35, 40, I'll go that speed. But I won't be going guns blazing the whole way. Right here it says 40, but I already know my area here, so I don't really need to go 40. Because as you can see, the light's already there, so there's no point of burning energy if I'm gonna stop. But you guys should know by now, we don't really stop here because, you know, there's nobody else crossing. It's just people exiting the freeway. But other four-way stop or four-way intersection, I will stop like here. Here, if I were to hit the light at the stop, I will actually stop. But since I don't like stopping, we just keep going. And luckily, like the light hurt us because look, it turned green. So we're going to speed limit right now, 40, 42. That's because we're going a little bit downhill. So right now, since we're gonna go back to straightaway, flat area, it should go back to regular, 40. Well, it says 41. I think I'm off. I'm up by 1. So it says 41, but it's 40 miles per hour. Now here it says 35. So I guess we'll be going 35. Oh, there's a light that's straight ahead. I don't like stopping at all, guys. So if you guys see me slowing down before a light, it's because I don't like stopping. So I'd rather just go slow. So yeah, this scooter is very responsive. The acceleration is as soon as you hit the throttle, it wants to go. So it's all quiet too. I hear the little humming sound that the hybrid tire makes, but it's really quiet, guys. So you guys know, so if you guys were to have street tires, it'll be super quiet. It's 35, but straight ahead says 30, so just let it slow down slowly on its own. Right here, going through the train tracks, usually it's all bumpy, but with the suspension that the V2 has, it's all smooth. Hardly felt that. So quiet how you hear that. I don't know if the mic could pick up the sound. Let me see. I was gonna ride yesterday, but it was a Super Bowl, and you know how many drunk drivers are gonna be at night driving. So you know, I decided to be extra safe than sorry. You know. Yes, it's 35. That's because we have a long strip. So yes, for this test, I'll be riding at the speed limit that is posted, up to, of course, 40 miles per hour. So whatever range I get, that's gonna be pretty much if you're like an aggressive rider. But if you're like a casual rider, you probably get more, you know. I'm just going at the speed limit, but sometimes here I don't go at this speed. I just go like 20, 25. But for the test, I'm going at this speed. Take a little shortcut here to this little alley. Again, you know, all these bumps, I hardly feel them. The V2 has a great suspension. Wish the Pro has that. But then, I wish this one had the speed and the battery that the Pro has. So here, basically it's gonna be what, 25 miles per hour? So we'll keep it at 25 unless posted otherwise. I didn't even get to go 25 because by the time I tried, I was already here at the stop. Oops. See, it's so fast. I already went 30. I didn't realize until I looked down. That's how smooth this acceleration is. This road here is all bumpy. I don't know if the camera could catch that, but I mean, I could see it if you're, if you're here, you'll be able to see the road, but hopefully the camera picks up what I'm seeing. I see dead people. They're everywhere. Yeah, right. Oh crap, in my pants, man. I mean, I'm stopping at the stop sign, but I've seen most people, they just take them. But I don't know, I guess it's a habit of mine, you know. Right now I'm gonna head out and stop at the Civic here in Hanford. And I'll show you guys a little glance of how the scooter looks at night. Oh, and an extra light that I added. To my right is the police department. can see all the parts there. That was a close call. Well, now you know that Eagle One V2 can outrun the dogs. Well, I'm not gonna stop here anytime. I'll stop further ahead. The dogs had something else in mind. Well, who let the dogs out, guys? For a second, I hesitated. I was like, are they really chasing me? Are they really gonna chase me? And once I saw them close enough, I was like, yup, they are. And that's how you guys know the Eagle One V2 has a great acceleration. It took off and dogs couldn't catch me. One of them was so close that I swear I thought he was gonna bite me, because I even made the noise before I got bit. Because I could have swear I was about to feel the little bite, the bite force. But thanks to God Almighty that's keeping an eye on me, saved me. I don't know about you guys, but I always do a little prayer before I heading out on the streets, you know. For God to watch over me, not to have any accidents or any injuries, to guide me to a safe place. Because I want to come back home the same way I left. Amen. I've been riding almost for 3 years. Almost. No, is it 2 years? Wait, let me do the math. No, it's 2 and some change. 2 years and some change. And this is the first time I've actually gotten chased by dogs. I always read on group posts, that someone got chased by dogs. And today I experienced it after 2 years and some change. And let me tell you guys, it's not a great feeling. Did I poop my pants? No. Like honestly, like if you were to check my heartbeat right now, it's normal. For some reason, I wasn't like scared, but I thought he was gonna bite me though. I was like, oh great, now if he bites me, obviously I'm gonna have to go down and there's like I think 2 or 3 dogs. No, not 2. I thought it was 3. But I was thinking at the same time, when I was pressing on the throttle, if I go down, how am I gonna wrestle these guys? I'm not a dog whisperer. What I'm gonna tell her? That's not gonna work. And the guy that was with him, he's a homeless guy, so he ain't gonna do nothing. They're not gonna listen to him. Right now he's just feeding them and they're keeping him company, but they're not gonna listen to his commands because he's not the leader of the pack, as Caesar will say. But I was not like scared. I was just getting prepared mentally, I'm gonna go down and just do what you can do. So, question for you guys. Have you guys ever been chased by dogs? Let me know your story in the comments below. In like a minute or two, like 2 minutes or 3 minutes from my regular stop where I stop, and I'll show you guys how much battery we have left, and like I was supposed to do in the first, I'm gonna show you guys how the Varla looks with the additional light that I added. It's supposed to be. It's a light from Unit 1. It's supposed to pair with the bike helmet, but I don't wear a bike helmet, so I didn't order it. I just ordered the lights. So it has one in the front, and I have the other one on the rear of my helmet. and it's pretty bright. It's even noticeable. It's even visible at daytime during day riding. And the fact that I have on the front I have the white light, and on the helmet you can set it to have either white or red light, and you have, you know, patterns that you can create on the app. Not can create some preset patterns that's already in the app that you could use. But it's very bright, guys. So if you guys get a chance, look at Unit 1. By Varla lights. And you will see, you know, if it's good, if it's something that you want to use or not. Okay, we're gonna stop here. And it says 62% left. We've done about 11.7 miles. And this is how the scooter looks at night, with the strut lights on the rear blinking. And these are the little bar on the bottom. That's the light that I just added. And I'll show you guys how bright it is. Just the light itself. I don't know if you guys can see. Well, because there's a lot of light right now. This is how it looks, just a plain light. And I have a light like that, but on the back of my helmet, but it's red. And it has a control. So you can use the turn signal to signal left. Or signal right. And the same thing happens on the rear, on my helmet. And this is when it looks when all the lights are on. So this is with all the lights on. And you get a water break. You have to cut this, guys. Okay. So yeah, guys, that's how it looks at night with the addition of the light that I got. I always like doing this on this cul-de-sac. But last time I got it was scare of my life because it had a bunch of loose gravel when I was doing this, and I almost ate it. Remember how I said we have 62%? Right now you see it says 61. But look at the voltage sags. As soon as I hit the throttle from 60, let's see how it goes. It drops to 40. Now it's at 52. Okay, so we said 11.7 miles so far. Can you guys guess what's the total mileage we'll get? I'm not gonna stop at until I drain the battery. I already did that once on accident. It was giving me 20% and I was on gear 3 going, 28 miles per hour. Then I hit a light. I stopped. And then when I gave it a throttle to go, it wasn't reacting. It was going, at 10%. 10 miles per hour, 8 miles per hour. And then the battery meter, not the meter, but the voltage, it just dropped. Next you know, I was riding at 2-3 miles per hour. So from 20%, as soon as I stopped and I tried to ride again, it was done. And luckily, I was like 3 houses away from my house when that happened. Because, I kept riding at 10 miles per hour. I did like a riding, I'll say like about a minute after I stopped. Then I give it a go. I was riding about like in a minute, but just at 10 miles per hour. I couldn't pass higher than 10. I tried on gear 2, no more than 10. Tried gear 3, no more than 10. So I kept it in gear 2. And then when I was 3 houses, before my house, it just went slowly 0, 0, 0, 0, and it was just blinking. Battery dead. Everything was on. I tried to hit the throttle, but it wasn't moving at all. So that's why I was like out. It was in gear one. I put that at gear one, single motor, like nothing. So I was like, oh, just shut this off, and I turned it off, you know. So I just walked like three homes, and then went home and charged it. And actually, this is the first time riding it since that happened. So hopefully the cells they balance while it was charging, and I don't end up with it says 52%, and then it'll just drop to 1%, and I'm screwed. It's 37% already. Oh guys, this is really cold. But this is the only time that there's hardly any traffic. My next stop will be when my battery dies. So far we're doing good. So far. Well, we're down to 44% now. Going 30 miles per hour. I think here's 35. I think. This is where I did the review during the daytime. This is how it looks at nighttime. All you hear is just the humming of the tires. Right now for the cold weather, what are you guys using for gloves? Because mine, I could actually feel the cold air going through the gloves. I was gonna get those hand guards, the guards that go on the handles, but because I use the side mirrors, and I don't want to drill a hole, dumbass. I don't want to make a hole. That's why I haven't got them yet. And it's only a few more weeks left till spring. So come on, spring. So this is the park, like I say, where I did the first review on the Varla Eagle One V2. It's not even a park, it's more like a playground. I wouldn't call it a park, it's a playground. A little play area, actually. Well, we hit the halfway point now. So now I think it's time to head back home. Let's see, well, I'm going 30 or 28 now. What's the speed limit here? I know it's not this because I always see cars flying over here. I usually do 20, 25 here because, you know, I do mostly casual riding. Shoot, 35, you see? So let's keep with traffic. So doing 35, it has dropped me down to 33%. 30%. Well, good thing I said it's time to head back home. We just passed a little area right there where the light was at. That's where I did the review for the Eagle One Pro. I know here it's 25. Why am I going so crazy? Now my nose is getting cold because I ran out of fog spray. I usually spray my glasses because I wear glasses and the face shield. I spray the defogger spray, defogger spray. But I ran out, so I have to ride with my face shield just a little bit up, so it won't fog up my vision. And let me tell you guys, it is cold. And in a way, it's a good thing that we're heading home, because my fingers are getting numb as well. Come on, green light, green light, green light, green light. Yes, thank you. Like I was saying, so I ran out of spray. I just ordered it, so it'll be here. I ordered today, so not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. unless something happens, you know. So, but that's what the tracking says. Well, I ordered a bunch of stuff too, you know, not just the spray. But otherwise, I could have just gone into the store, but since I'm already there, and I don't know why that. It's like it's like they're listening to me or something. Because I was just thinking of, you know, out loud, you know, like I need a fog break too. I mean, I'm not lying to you guys. Like in 5 minutes, a pop-up came out, you know. Interested in this? I was like, what? Are you listening to my conversation? Oh. My friend is out here today. We stopped to him, say hi to him. How's it going? Not much. Huh?
Finally the weather cleared up so you can go out for a cruise.
Yeah, it's been cold, man. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Alrighty, dude.
All right, then. Like again, dude.
Yeah.
You have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
And I'll see you next time. Okay, we're back in the road again. We're at, let's see, %. Okay. %. But when I give it power, it brings me down to 37%. %, going 26. I'm debating whether to go the long way or the shortcut. If I go the long way, there's a possibility I might end up doing the walk of shame. And to be honest with you guys, I don't feel like walking. It's cold. Well, let's see here. We got a few more blocks if I decide to avoid the long route. Is this it? This is the last. Is this it? If I continue here, we're going the long route. Oh, looks like we're going the long. Well, speed limit 35. Shit. It just got super cold. I can feel my fingers getting numb. My nose is cold as well. Here's the speed limit 45, but I can't go on 40. Good. And I don't think we're gonna hit 40 now. We're at 44%. Let's see. 22%. 21. Nope. Once you're at 20%, once you're in your 20s, that's the max I hit. What was it, 36? 37? Speed limit 25. Oops, going 30 already. It goes so fast I couldn't even notice how fast I'm going until I look down at the speedometer. Come on, light, change. Change. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Over there is where I got chased by the dog. We're back to downtown area. Better be heads up. Keep an eye open because the dogs are here. About to hit the main streets now. Well, we're on the main street. From here on, nothing but main street until Alma block. So try to stay on the right side because I'm gonna hit 40 on this. Not no more. Speed limit 35. Well, there was a HPD and PD at the corner, but luckily I wasn't hauling ass. I was within the speed limit. Here it's 40, but it sounded good. Top speed is 36. We're down to our last 12% and hitting 35. %. 10%. Yeah, the acceleration, you can feel it took a hit now. Like he wants to, but it feels like you're like, you know, when you're towing something, a vehicle or something, how you feel the weight of it. That's how it feels like. I'm at 4% now. Wow. From 10%, it went down to 4. It's 29. See, 4% now. 3%. That's it. Well, guys, you know, thanks for tuning in. Give it a like, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. God bless everyone, and stay in ride safe. %. And that's it. I'm pushing it all the way, and that's all I get. All right, what's the total? 23.8.